Hi, I'm Dan. Welcome to Gravel Pit Road. Use this info at your own risk. Samsara Elog appears to have a major hiccup in the Split Sleeper app, showing incorrect time, putting drivers at risk of violation in January 2025. For all of you commercial drivers out there that are stuck on these Elog systems, I want to show you something that's going on with Samsara, the Elog program Samsara. So our company used to use TransFlow and never had any issues that I recall on that program. And then because we have cameras, cab cameras, dash cams, Samsara makes one that links to the Samsara tablet app and I guess to the truck as well. It's a smart system that I don't particularly approve of, but that's nothing I can do about that. But there's a glitch in this system, and I spoke to a lady in the office in Mexico, which is what you get when you call Samsara's helpline, and she was very helpful in trying to understand what my problem is. And after multiple emails and me sending them photos of these circles, she finally responded by saying it's a hiccup in the program. And what it's doing is, on Split Sleeper, as you can see, I'm in the sleep berth right now, and I have 9 hours and 13 minutes in the sleeper. If I hit the settings button, I'm going to turn the Split Sleeper on. Oh, let me go back. I'll show you this. So right now, if you scroll up, you'll have a message here. It says available tomorrow, 61 hours, 50 minutes out of 70 hours on my 8-day clock. So I go up here and I hit the settings button, and you can see right here, Split Sleeper toggle. Display the toggle during eligible segments. Okay, so I'm gonna hit this toggle, and then I'm gonna go back to my circles. I'll go up here and hit this arrow. I'll go back to my circles. Nothing changed. I've got my, that doesn't mean anything because I'm doing my 10-hour break. I should start by that. I'm doing my 10-hour break. I still have 3 hours and 38 minutes of drive time left out of my 11 hours, and my total shift clock is 5 hours and 50 minutes. Now, the shift clock stopped probably after, when it hit 2 hours, when I went into the sleeper and it hit 2 hours, the shift clock stopped. Now, the confusing thing is, I'll preface this by saying I've been on vacation. This is my first run after vacation. I've been off duty, for a week. So then I come in, I go on duty, and I start my 8-day cycle, my 70-hour cycle, and then I drive my hours that I have to drive to get to my customer, and then I go back into the sleeper, and it stops this shift clock. And I could be wrong, but I don't think that shift clock should have stopped. That shift clock should have just kept ticking, just like the days before Split Sleeper. Because I wasn't even in Split Sleeper. If I go back here and turn that toggle off, I just turned Split Sleeper toggle off. That clock stopped probably at 2 hours. Once I hit 2 hours, it stopped my shift clock, and it doesn't make any sense why it would stop my clock. I should have no time left. It should have taken down to my drive time and eaten my drive time away, because my Split Sleeper wasn't on. What you'll see after it hits 10 hours, I'll get my full reset back, like it's supposed to. Then I'm gonna drive, I'm gonna go off duty, and we'll watch my clock. And you'll see that at 2 hours, it's gonna put 2 hours back on my shift clock, and it's gonna put 2 hours back on my drive clock. And then I'll toggle back and forth on split sleeper, and it'll show you what the real time is and what Samsara thinks the split sleeper time is. It is so confusing. Samsara is wrong. These circles, you cannot trust these circles. You have to go back and look at your graph and count your hours, because I'm in the sleeper tonight, but the split sleeper will pull time from the previous day. It's not supposed to pull time from today, from last night. Just like if it were paper logs and you're flipping pages in your paper logs, you have to have time on the paper log day before, not the time of the night before. It's confusing, but I'm telling you, that's what's going on. If you try to drive and use the time, the 2 hours it puts on your drive clock, and you drive until that time is gone, or drive into that 2 hours, you will be in violation. It's a hiccup, and they won't fix it. This is the email that Samsara sent me during my correspondence, explaining to them that I was going into violation because their circles say one thing, but my actual allowable drive time is different. And I trusted their circles that I had, I guess, 13 hours is what it was telling me to drive when I only had 11. And as you can see, I put it in brackets. They refer to it as a hiccup and blame me for not taking a second break. Now, just for a refresher, this is how split sleeper works. You have an 8-2 split, a 2-8 split, a 7-3 split, and a 3-7 split. It doesn't matter how you do it. You can take the 8 first, or the 2 first, or the 7 first, or the 3 first, but the long one has to be in the sleeper. 8 hours and 7 hours must be in the sleeper. And then the 2 hours can be, or 3 can be off duty or in the sleeper. And that'll complete your actual split sleeper break, which is a total of 10 hours. That's mandatory. So now I'm back at my hub. I have 2 hours and 24 minutes left, and I'm off duty. And that's correct. That's what I have left on my clock. And I have 53 hours on my shift. So now I'm going to go to settings, and I'm going to click on the toggle for the split sleeper, and it's going to give me a message that says take a second break later to complete the split. And remember, it's an 8-2 or 7-3 or, the other direction. You need 10 hours. And here's where it gets goofy. So now it says I have 5 hours and 15 minutes of total shift and 3 hours and 47 minutes of drive. And that makes no sense. It's not even a 2-hour increment. It's just some random numbers that I cannot figure out where it comes from. It should say I have 2 hours and 24 minutes left, because I haven't completed the split sleeper to get any time back. You have to be off for 10 hours. So I'm off for 2 hours and 51 minutes, I think. I could wait and then do a 7-3 split, be off for 7 hours, and then I should get time back. Or I could just be off 8 hours, and it would be the same thing because I already did my 2. This is silly. It doesn't make any sense why these numbers are even showing. They're not real numbers. They're fake. I don't know where they came from. Don't trust the circles. My best experience is do not turn on the split sleeper toggle until you are parked and ready to take the second half of your split sleeper break. If Samsara says you must take a second break, leave the split toggle off. Your clock circles should be correct. If you have any input to enlighten me, please put it in the comments, because I sure would like to know. Samsara can't help me. If you enjoyed this video, I have a whole channel of just silliness of me living life at home on my farm. Check out my channel at Gravel Pit Road on YouTube. Subscribe. I'm trying to build the channel. I sure could use your help. Thanks for watching.